audience. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about how to respond to an overdose using naloxone. So what do you do when you come across an individual that you think is suffering from an opiate overdose? Nowadays, this can happen anywhere with this epidemic in full effect around us. According to the King County Medical Examiner's Office, in 2017, 49% of deaths related to overdose were opiate caused or induced. So how are you prepared to help someone, or do you know what to do in this situation? Most people's first instinct is to call 911, but I will be talking to you about what a naloxone kit is and how to administer this medication. So, little progress has been made on this epidemic just because there's so much overdose or drug and opiate use in our county, in King County. The Public Health Department in 2017 started something to help make progress with this, but little effect has been done. They passed out 8,000 naloxone kits to individuals such as law enforcement, treatment centers, and homes, as well as families of opiate users and opiate users themselves. Out of those 8,000 kits, 2,297 kits were effective in reversing an opiate overdose. So after hearing my speech, I hope that you will have some more information on how to administer this medication and possibly helping someone from an overdose. So I think the first step is to be aware that this is an issue in our area that we all live in, and we can come across this anywhere, the grocery store, at work maybe, or mainly with homelessness so high in our county as well. So I want to explain to you first how to identify what an overdose may look like or someone suffering from one. The first signs you will look for are shallow breathing or gasping for air, as well as snoring or non-responsiveness, and pale or pink skin color tone, small pupils or dilated pupils, low blood pressure, and low heart rate if you're able to evaluate this. So first you want to assess the individual. I personally would think you want to assess the area to see if you can determine what this individual has ingested. And then you want to try to arouse them and also call for assistance. Not everyone is going to have naloxone kits with them. And I did a little bit of research. I have some handouts for you of how you can administer one. It's very easy, and I will be explaining this to you as well. So once you have evaluated the person, you want to administer the medication and stay with them until help has arrived. And there's two types of naloxone kits. There's a nasal spray and an injection. In the U.S., and especially in our state, in Washington, these are available over the counter. And I did some research that local CVS pharmacies do carry these. They cost from about $20 to $40. And it's kind of being pushed that a lot of more people carry these on hand because the epidemic is so bad. So I also will provide you with information to the CVS website of where you can find these kits as well. So after administering the first dose of medication, the instructions will tell you that you are to start rescue breaths, because if the person is non-responsive, this is what you want to do. And if they still are non-responsive and help has not arrived, after 2 minutes, you can administer a second dose if available. Also, medical emergency personnel will have this handy, so if you don't have one, they can administer the medication themselves. I think that it's important to be informed on how to use this kit, and also if you're unfamiliar on how to use it, there are trainings that King County has an opiate overdose prevention program where you can go and learn how to use these kits, or as well as you can buy them and have them available. So, sorry. I just kind of want to go over again the 3 main steps. I think that is in our area due to the epidemic, we need to be aware, to be trained, or if you feel comfortable doing this, administer a medication, and we can help save somebody. And also remember that in our state and other states that there's a Good Samaritan law, so if you were to help somebody in an emergency,